Christopher Jones,
and Jordan Lester, coming to you with the news.
the Alvarado CDE contest will be taking place on March 30th. While there, our FFA members will be competing in the Alvarado judging contest. Good luck to the FFA members competing.
March 31st, Miss Bartles will be celebrating her birthday. So next time you see her, make sure to wish her a very happy birthday.
Now for the weekly interview with Ren.
Hey Vinyls, it's Ren, and today I'm here with Miss Bryan. So Miss Bryan, what is your exact job description and what are your responsibilities?
So I have many hats. First one, I do junior high intervention. So I pull kids all day long from various classes, and we do math and English. And then second hat, I am the 504 coordinator. So any kids that have a 504 plan, I meet with their parents and them to go over kind of just how they're doing in their classes and any accommodations and stuff they need. And then my third hat would be I am the campus testing coordinator. So any test that you're going to take in junior high or high school, I am in charge of that. So, yep.
Tell us about your family.
My family. So my husband works here. He is Coach Brian. So he's y'all's track and cross country coach, and then he works with a lot of the sixth graders. I have 4 kids. So I have an 8th grader, a 6th grader, a 5th grader, and a 2-year-old. So yes, we are very busy.
Miss Bryan,
Yes.
what is the weirdest food combination that you enjoy?
So I am a very picky eater, so this is a hard question. I am that person who none of my food can touch anything. So
I'm kind of like that too.
Yeah, so I don't have a weird food combination. I just don't. I'm very plain and dry everything. So I don't know. Yeah, I can answer that totally. So
If you could go back to any age, what age would it be?
that's a hard question. Probably around 22, 23. Because I graduated college and I was kind of on my own, trying to figure out what I wanted to do in the world. Got married around that time. I don't know, it's just a fun time, a lot of freedom, trying to figure out where I wanted to live and, you know, my career choice. I had just graduated, so I went to multiple colleges, so it took a while to figure out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I went to A&M, TCU, and U of H. I graduated from U of H. So,
Dang.
yep. So, yep, it's hard. So,
Thank you, Miss Bryan.
Yes.
Thank you, Ren, for your wonderful weekly interview.
April 1st is April Fool's Day, so go out and fool some people when the time is right.
April 3rd through the 7th will be Assistant Principals Week. So give a big thanks to our future principal and current assistant principal, Mr. Atkins.
And on to this week's sports with Pecos and Ernesto.
Hello everyone, it's me, Angel, filling in for Pecos as he is not here today, and here's Ernesto and me with this week's sports.
Last Friday, the JV and varsity baseball teams came up short against Boston. On Tuesday, they faced Crawford and will play them again on Friday in Crawford. JV starts at 5 and varsity starts at 7.
The varsity softball had a game this Tuesday and played Moody. Here and tomorrow, both the JV and varsity softball players play Crawford at Crawford. JV starts at 4:30, varsity follows right after.
The golf team competed in their first district round of golf and will compete in their second district round next Monday in Comanche, Texas.
The tennis team will compete in their first district meet that starts today and goes through tomorrow. They play in Robinson.
The high school track team will have a meet today in Moody, and they will have their district meet next week.
That is all we have for the sports this week, and I'm passing it off to myself with the weather, and we will see you next time. Hello Valley Mills, I am Angel Gomez, your weatherman, and I am here to tell you about the weather all week. This week the weather will continue to only get higher as the temperatures today will be starting in the 70s. And they will also continue to rise into the 90s, but don't be too happy as there won't really be much sun due to clouds blocking this nice warm weather. Now back to you, Chris and Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez, for your wonderful weekly weather forecast.
On April 3rd, the FFA CTYF Goat, Lamb, and Swine Validation Show will be taking place. So good luck to all FFA members competing.
Miss Jones will be celebrating her birthday on April 4th. Give a happy birthday to her next time you see her.
And congratulations to Kenzie Amadio, who was qualified for state in theatrical design in the costume design category. The state competition will be on May 2nd.
Now for the movie review of this week with Hide the Mask.
What's up, Mills? I'm Hide the Mask, your movie critic, and the movie I'm viewing today is a spin-off movie for the popular Slime Isekai anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, the movie Scarlet Bond, directed by Yasuhito Kokichi. The movie was pretty mid. The characters are at least likable, animation is pretty good, and the fights are great, but the stakes of this movie are very, very low. The plot takes place after the events of the second season of the anime, where a figure of the past of Rimuru's subordinate reveals to be alive and aiding a small country that's dealing with a bad case of poison. So Rimuru decides to help them out and find the person that's responsible for it. The part that I liked the most in the movie was seeing all the characters chilling around after the events of the second season, due to how low the stakes are in this movie. But it's also a bit of its downfall due to how boring it can get sometimes. The movie currently has a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is a decent score, which I'm fine with, so it gets a 6 out of 10 for me. Okay, that's all for this week. Now back to Chris and Jordan with the news.
Thank you, Hyde. April 4th will be Librarian Day, so let's give a big thanks to our librarian, Miss Robinson, our district librarian.
And that's all the news we've got for this week. This is Jordan Lester
And Christopher Jones. So have a good morning, a good evening, and a good night.